Okay, today I'm going to answer the age-old question. Can you distance cast a line counter reel? This is an Okuma Coldwater. It's really meant for trolling. You could also use it for back bouncing for catfish from a boat. But I'm going to try to do something that it's not intended for. I'm going to try to distance cast at one of my favorite bank spots. There's a little wind going on here too, so it'll probably scratch up the video. I got 50-pound Power Pro on here, and I have not calibrated it, so it's going to be off by a few feet. Says 144 feet. It did try to bird's nest on me, but I had my thumb on it, so I kept it from bird's nesting. I'll leave this out there, see if we can catch a fish before I try casting it again. And I'm going to get my other rod and reel out. Other reel I brought with me is my Cat Max on a nightstick, 50-pound Power Pro. This is my new bank casting rig. It's just a double swivel with the weight on the main line and the movable swivel where the bait is. Felt like it cast the same. I guess I just have to cast the Coldwater a few more times to get the feel of it. Now the wait begins, see if we can catch a fish. I got my buddy David with me today too. He's got his little spinning rod and reel. We're going to use that to see if we can pull any bait stealers out of the water. If I get any big ones, I'm probably going to let him reel them in too. I want to get David on a tarp. I just did the math real quick. That was a 50-yard cast on the rod and reel, so it wasn't that terribly good. However, I know a couple of spots where there's holes that are 50 yards out. At least I know how to cast to them. I really need to hit 100 yards, which is about 300 feet. And I need to do that over there, just around that bend, because the channel is 300 feet out. I guess I'm going to have to build a surf casting rig. Technically, both of these they're boat rods. They're not really rods for shore fishing. Although we haven't got any bites yet, there's a whole bunch of seagulls out there. It's usually a good sign that there may be catfish in the area. But where they're at, that is the deeper water. I think there's a loon out there as well, and every time the loon catches a fish, the seagulls are literally bombarding him, trying to steal his fish. Kind of amusing to watch. Okay, so all the bird activity's out in the channel. We're going to move to the other spot, or at least attempt to. I don't know if I can even park there. The driveway was washed out. Okay, we're at another spot. I want to see if I can get more than 50 yards on a cast here. You've seen this spot before. This is Kingston City Park. I've seen a 90-pounder caught here before. Basically, you cast towards the green buoy and try to get as close as possible to it. And that's definitely a football field away. Maybe it's not a football field away. This is saying 150 feet. That's exactly 50 yards. It's not the 300 feet I need to cast. I guess I'll have to get a surf rod and build a surf casting rig. I've been wanting to do one with a spinning reel, so we'll see what happens. Now I'm going to get the Cat Max, see if I can outcast this one. That looked like about the same. Having the line counters put in perspective that my reels aren't casting as far as I've been wanting them to. Got some ducks. You can tell it's becoming springtime around here. All the ducks are coming by. It's been kind of a cooler day today, and we still haven't had any bites, and the sun has gone down. It's only going to get colder. Hope we catch something before it gets too dark. I still publish this video. I just wanted to give a good test of casting a Coldwater. Like I said earlier, it puts into perspective that most of my big catfish that I've been catching have been 80 yards or less easy. I would say most around 50 yards. So my goal of trying to cast a whole football field has not happened yet. Since we haven't caught any fish, David is going to feed the ducks. There they come. There's one of them. There they come. This could be one of the reasons why catfish are in this area too. Well, they're not in the area right now, but at least we're getting some duck action. That's about it. And here's a quick size comparison of the Okuma Coldwater versus the Cat Max. The Citrix 350 that I had on this rod, I put it on another rod. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to that video. Hopefully it will be a good video. It depends on if I catch a monster fish with that new rod and reel combo. Well, it's getting dark and still no fish, no bites, no nothing. I guess this is going to be another skunked video. That's okay. I wanted to test out the cast ability of the Coldwater, and we did that. I want to get a suggestion from you. What surf rod should I be looking for? I had a 10-foot catfish rod from Bass Pro Shops. That thing was so heavy, it was like a baseball bat. So what would you suggest that I should get? So I might even try this as a spinning combo. Get a 10 or 12 foot rod and put an Avenger on it again, an Okuma Avenger. But as always, thank you for watching, and please give me a like and subscribe.